Hey everybody, welcome to Hazy Maze Land, and welcome to what may very well be the final Mosa Lina stream. It's a sober moment. First off, I just want to get this out of the way. We got some lovely art here from I am really gonna struggle to say this. Nipuasd, N-I-P-U-A-S-D. Nipuasd. I don't know how that's meant to be pronounced, but this art looks amazing. And I guess it's signed too, you can just see it there. But very cool art, I appreciate it very much. It looks delightful. I like the little grapefruit icon in the corner there. And I like that this is the last level in the set. So, yes, today is probably going to be the last Mosa Lina stream. There was a big, like a very final feeling update that was released recently called the Director's Cut. And in the patch notes, I'm not going to read the whole thing out, but in the patch notes there is a very sincere and sort of heartfelt letter from the developer saying, hey, I know I said I was planning on making more content for the game and adding it in like some big final update, but the stuff that I was working with just wasn't refined, and it didn't fit with the game, and it was kind of making the game stray away from its tightness of design, and it's a very finely tuned system, and they kind of don't want to mess with that, and the ideas that they were working with just weren't working out, and they're a lot more focused on their next project. They're like, whenever, like, I haven't really been, my heart hasn't been in working on Mosa Lina for the past few months, my mind has really been on my next project, so they released an update that is actually removing content from the game, kind of. So I'm just going to read this part out. This update reverses the previous updates. Backflip has been disabled. Turtle, Moon, Drop Spikes, which is the level modifier where bombs fall down from the sky, and Worm have been removed. This update also reworks the settings. Settings are remembered between sessions, which is something that Stuffed Wombat would not budge on this highly requested feature for a very long time because he said that it was like integral to kind of the feel of the game that you had to manually set the settings every time. I guess they just caved finally, or I don't know why it's been finally added, but whatever, it's not a big deal either way. Sub-menus with more detailed settings have been added. Option to disable the effects of the Director's Cut update have been added. So if you really love Turtle, Moon, Drop Spikes, Worm, and Backflip, you can put them back in the game with a setting. So originally the content that was planned, it says here, there was going to be a new world, which had a purple background. There were going to be 3 new tools themed around bees and some kind of bee-themed modification to the levels. But then it says here, and I'm skimming this. It says here, despite all my ideas about randomness and hostility, Mosa Lina works because it is carefully fine-tuned. The new updates were simply not as refined as the base game. And, you know, I kind of feel this. I kind of vibe with this. Like, the backflip and the worm and, like, the planet and stuff were all kind of a little too wild and crazy, and they were kind of, in a weird way, kind of putting me off the game a little bit. Like, I liked them, but it was also like, wow, this game is a lot different with these things in it. Like, it's a ton more chaotic. So, Stuffed Wombat basically said that they are done being directly involved with the development of this game. Roland Barrel, who does a lot of the modded stuff, is taking over the project completely. And, they basically said, thank you, and I'm sorry if this is a letdown to anybody, and, time to work on the next game, which is very exciting. I mean, I'm looking forward to whatever they are working on now. So yeah, basically, they gave it a trim. They gave the game a trim, which is kind of based, and shows a lot of restraint and care, you know? And they said that, like, they were thinking about doing this kind of like, oh, I'll just like keep updating it in this like live service model kind of way, but I think they decided against it because they valued the integrity of what the game is already more than what you could add to it. So yeah. Yeah, content creep. This is really this kind of a trying to nip it in the bud content creep. So, and you know, I think this might be something that at its surface level people might have like a knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, this sucks, they're removing content. But you can re-enable it, so really nobody loses here, and I'm kind of excited to play the game with that stuff removed again. I think it's going to be kind of refreshing. So, let's play. I've got a user-made level pack. I think it's enabled. Here's the brand spanking new fancy settings menu, by the way. There's different levels of volume. Holy shit. Right? And it actually saves my settings, which is nice. Here's the thing where you can turn off Director's Cut. Less is more or less. And that's the little DC in the corner. So, oh yeah, you can disable background rotation. I know some people, it kind of made them nauseous. They added mouse aiming, you know? So, let's go back. And I'm just gonna do a normal set of this set of, levels that was submitted to me by Jimbo, who also made Mosa Lina dinners. I think this would be a good just like warm-up round. So it's called Take a Chance, and it's got kind of a gimmick where the development of this level pack was heavily involved the use of like dice and rolling. God damn it. So they said they like used a D6 to make a lot of the design decisions of like what kind of blocks the level should be constructed from, and where the exit portal should be, and how many fruits there should be. Just kind of a neat concept. So we'll just check this out, and then I think I kind of want to do some raw random now that raw random has been made significantly fucking easier again with the removal of certain chaotic elements. Okay. Sadly, I can't really move this the way I typically do. I'm just gonna wait for that to be done doing its thing. yeah, somebody's saying like, oh, I want them to add the bee things, and I kind of feel that, but I also kind of understand, again, like, the desire to not have... Oh shit, the gun's slower now, fuck. To not have content creep, like... And, frankly, there's some things, like, just the way those power-ups sounded, it sounded like they would be really, like, kind of jarring aesthetically. Not sure if that's at all, true. Of course, we may never actually see the bees. The ball, like, flickered out of existence for a second there. That was kind of strange. One thing that I kind of hope Roland Barrel maybe, like, I don't want to put this pressure on them, of course. They're basically a volunteer dev. I don't think they've been, like, basically compensated for, like, doing a bunch of work on this game. But, I would love it if they could change it so that when you save your recordings... you, it's not in, like, this weird... the way it is right now, it saves the files in this really strange video codec, like, format that like, glitches out when you try to use it sometimes. I kind of wish they would change that, but it's not a huge deal. I also just kind of, like, you know, this is... At the end of the day, this is and I know, you know, price doesn't really matter that much, but this is a $5 indie game that I've gotten, like, over 100 hours of enjoyment out of. So I kind of also was winding down on my playing of this game, as much as I love it, of course. I'm also, like, I'm ready to move on. I know I said a while back that there was potential that this would become... like, the new, Binding of Isaac, where I would just, like, play it randomly a lot, but I kind of think maybe I'm not gonna do that. It's not something that's quite as infinitely replayable as Isaac, although it is very replayable, obviously. Can you hit R to respawn on gun again? I'm sure you can't, right? Probably not. Whoa. Shoe just made a loud bang. Bah! Yeah, and things don't need to last forever. Which is a good piece of Zen advice. Yeah, it's exactly true, chat. I know I haven't talked about it much, but I am enjoying this level pack, by the way. The levels are quite large. I'm wondering how that's gonna affect the final level. Let's just... boom. Yes, Shu is famous, guys. So you remember when I played, when I did Flash Game Fridays, and a lot of the games I kept noting, I was like, oh my god, here's another game by this guy. JMBTB or something like that, 02. I always get the actual letters in his name mixed up, because it's quite a kind of confusing username. But, damn it, I was trying to jump off of that. And most people will know him as the Elephant Game guy, where he made a bunch of Flash games that all feature, or a lot of them at least, feature this little blue elephant, this little simplistic blue elephant drawing. The Achievement Unlocked games, the, This Is the Only Level series, stuff like that. Ooh, that sucked. That's actually a wobbly platform, huh? Oh no, it's Jover. It's Jover. So, that guy, and he also made 4 Second Fury and a bunch of other shit. He's doing this thing right now, I've been following him on Twitter for a while, called, like, the Year of Good Things, where he's developing a new game sort of in the style of his classic indie games, or his classic Flash games, 1 game every month. And right now he's working on what seems to be a follow-up or spiritual successor or direct sequel to 4 Second Fury, which was like a WarioWare style game, basically. Currently, the one that he's working on is one of those, and he tweeted out, he was like, hey, Are there any rodent owners who own like rats or mice or ferrets? I don't think he specifically listed chinchillas, but let's see if we can ball this. Nope. Ah, this level's hard. He was like, I'm working on a new game. If you can submit, if any of you can possibly submit a picture of a of your little like rodent friends. Someone said ferrets are not rodents. Whatever. Yeah, rabbits aren't rodents too, but like whatever. They're Mustelidae. Like what the fuck? Shut, nerd. I'm gonna shove you in a locker right now. He didn't actually list ferrets too, but somebody submitted a ferret and they said, is this okay? And he was like, yeah, sure. But basically I posted a picture of Shu and I was like, for your consideration, here's my beloved chinchilla Shu. And so a trailer for that game released yesterday and Shu is in the trailer. And so we're very excited to see Shu's career as a video game star launch with this game, basically. This level is really kicking my ass. Maybe, Whee! These are all kind of like locked together, sadly. One more. Nope. So, yeah. And there's, if you go look at the trailer, it's very cute. It's just like, it's just a little WarioWare style minigame where you have to like put cowboy attire onto a little rat, basically. And I have to wonder, there's part of me that kind of thinks that perhaps, oh, okay, now I'm screwed though. That thinks perhaps this guy, the developer, saw my tweet and saw that it got like his tweet announcing this like, oh, send in pictures of rodents. I'm so fucked. His tweet got like 100 likes and then I posted this picture of Shu and like 1,000 people liked that picture. And I think he may have been like, oh shit, this is some like dumb internet celebrity. I'd better like, and this is just a total hypothetical, but I'm wondering if it's like, it was not a ratio, guys, Jesus Christ. He should be getting way more fucking likes than me because he's actually a cool game developer. But I'm wondering if he maybe was like, oh shit, like, here's some dumb internet celebrity whose like pet is being submitted here. I'll make sure to put that in the trailer so that that same internet celebrity will retweet the ad for the game. I don't, that's like an extremely cynical look at it, I guess. But it's also like, you know, I wouldn't blame him for thinking that way. That's just a shrewd business decision, if you'll mind the shrew pun. Fuck. Wow. That level is really beating my ass. It's just, those gaps are very far. Okay, what even is the plan here? I really don't want to waste the rocket on this, but it looks like I kind of have to. So I'm not trying to like throw shade or say, oh, this is like exploiting that. It's just, I just thought it was kind of a funny thing that Shu was like the first thing in the trailer, because I was like, that is convenient for viral marketing. And like, again, I do not, if that's the case, I don't blame him. If it's just a coincidence, then it doesn't matter. But nonetheless, Shu is now famous. Fuck, no! Ah! Oh, and this is not enough items. It's because I wonder if this level pack was perhaps designed with the backflip in mind, because with the backflip, you can just make all these jumps, but like this jump right here, I don't know about that. Like without using an item. There is only gameplay. The camera cannot stop the cannons from shooting, but it will like lock them in place. So, you know, you can kind of stop the cannons from shooting if you just lock them in place when they're pointing at the ground or at a wall. Fuck, man. Extra challenge doing this without the backflip, which it may have been created with the intent of using. I don't know, I'm just trying to make the jump. Okay, wow, this level we have somehow never seen so far. I think Vaporwave. I also think Vaporize, like, could cheese this level. What if we, like... Oh, if we had, like, the perfect timing of, like, a bomb and the Vaporize? Do you know what I mean? Okay, that was just not even close. Not even remotely close to what I wanted. Ooh-wee. Okay, so the camera can get us across all these. Wow, I actually didn't hit the rotating one at all. Okay, that's a good place for them to be frozen in. Now, the thing is, getting up here, because I also have to get back to the portal. Oh, yeah. That's where the 100 hours of Mosa Lina gameplay really does you a favor. Holy shit. That's the raw fucking experience and skill that you've come to expect on this channel. Now time for me to die to this level many times. Let's just wait for this thing to die. These things are really frustrating to me because they're just barely slanted enough that you can't really manipulate them with jumps like this, or if you do, it's gonna take like a fucking year for it to move across, and you can't push it by walking on it. It's like, it's just like in that perfect sweet spot where they're basically unusable. Okay, I think we got this in the bag. I didn't realize JMTB02 used to be the Armor Games CEO. I didn't know that either, actually. Good old Armor Games. Oh no. Shoot another Vaporize. Get it back up here. Oh, that works too. No backflip. Gotta remember that. Oh, I should have cameraed that. I'm a dingus. Oh, what a goose I am. Oh, what a goose I am. Fuck. So I released my noise video today. And I've also been... I keep going back to Heaven Studio. They keep releasing new nightly builds of Heaven Studio. And so I've been working on yet another remix, not the Weird Al Yankovic one that hasn't even been, like, released on the main channel yet. And it's been extremely fun. And you guys will probably see at a certain point. I don't want to, like, flood my channel with Rhythm Heaven remixes, but at the same time, I really enjoy making them. It's just a fun little... It's like a creative outlet that's not super high stakes, and I feel like I'm good at it, and it doesn't really require a lot of actual, like, technical skill or knowledge, you know? It's just simple fun. Joy of creation. And, like, Heaven Studio is such an impressive tool at this point. They've added so much shit to it. There's so many minigames, especially in, like, the nightly builds. Recently, Sumo Brothers, Lumberjack, and Bonodori. The Bonodori got added, which is fucking crazy. This guy's annoying me. The cannons, like... now he's just gonna get wedged there. Great. The cannons drift slightly towards you, which I didn't realize for a very long time. Damn it. Which makes them extremely annoying. Sometimes. Why not post them as unlisted and make a playlist for it? I feel like no one would, like, see them, then. I kinda want people to see them. I currently have a couple of things unlisted. but that's stuff that I plan on posting in the future. Seems like there's some weird bug with the ball, where it, like, there's like a frame where it doesn't, like, render properly now. Okay. This should be one and done. One and done, baby. One and done, baby. Ah! Okay. I did it. And now I think it would just give me the same levels again, yeah. Which is cool and all. Buh. So yeah, and like in the future, there's like the slightest potential that I will do more like custom level packs for this, but I would say I have loved all the custom level packs that I've played, and especially the ones that people have made for the stream. But I would also say it's probably not a great idea to make more after this stream, because I don't really intend to play more of this. But that was a great level pack, and very fascinating idea. The dice roll stuff, so go check it out if you are into these modded levels. But I'm going to turn that off, and we're just going to do some pure, raw random with the director's cut enabled. And just see if I can get a nice 10 or 20 score. It was like, my average, like, good score used to be, like, around 20, and then when they added all that extra, like, modifier shit, it dropped, it plummeted down to, like, 10. It was, like, a good run is 10 now. I think I deleted a pomegranate in there. That was a very bad selection of items for that particular challenge. So the gun bounces now, and I guess I should, like, test it out. How can I update Heaven Studio for the new minigames? So basically, if you search Heaven Studio Nightly Build, I don't remember the exact page that has the stuff on it, but, snipe? Nice. I don't remember the exact page, but there's a place where you can get what's called the Nightly Build, which is, they don't actually release a new version every night, but it's like every few days, or every day, or every couple of days. It changes. They release a new version of it, and it's like, keeping up with the Nightly Builds is a little bit annoying, because they, you have to download the entire program over and over again, basically. That was cool. That was a very nice solution. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's awesome to see all the stuff that people are making, of course. And I also saw this spreadsheet. The developers were just like talking in like studio chat in the Discord, and we're showing this big list of all the remaining all the remaining minigames that they have yet to make. And they're like almost done, especially considering that a lot of the minigames are like being worked on currently. This might actually still work. No. Bad. Bad. Okay, so the gun bounces, you say. Ah! How exactly? This one's pretty simple. And somebody said, and I'll just read it out, I think the problem with this game is that while it has a lot of tricks, it only has so many, and at that point it's pretty samey. I see what you are saying, and I also kind of disagree, because I think really what has made this game so replayable for me is that I am continually astounded at how many different solutions there are to one level. But then there's levels like that last level with the plants, you know, where it's like, I've solved that level a billion fucking times, and, especially, like, solving it with the up-grav, like, I've done that a fucking billion times, too. This is awkward. The clamps still feel wrong to me. Controlling the clamps, it's like, sometimes if you hit directly up or down, like, look, I'm hitting, like, really on my joystick, I am going directly fucking up and directly fucking down, and it's just not controlling it. But then if I hit, like, slightly to the side, then it's like, oh, all of a sudden it works. It's very weird. It's kind of frustrating. And it was like there was a patch that seemed to address this issue, but it like still happens. There we go. So, like, I kind of agree with that sentiment that, like, it can get tiring, like, one of the things that sort of gets old about this game. And I think, you know, calling that a problem with the game, it's just like, I don't know, you could call that a problem with any game that once you master it, then you've mastered it, and then there's really nowhere else to go. I know mastery is a pretty fucking loosely defined term, but you know what I mean. But I get that, like, you know, using the same solutions over and over again sometimes can be a little, boring, or it can, you know, just feel less and less fresh over time. I was really hoping those would hit the wall and not every single one of them squeeze through that tiny gap and fall to their deaths, but guess you can't always get what you want. You get what you need. That's, Paul Simon said that. That was a big brain rocket. Oh, you can't backflip across this fucking chasm anymore. It depends on where you are looking, the clamps. Depends on where you are looking. I'll remember that the next time I'm doing it. That's, I mean, I believe you. I just want to, like, really examine that. Because I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm assuming it's just like there's some thing that affects it that I just didn't know about, and it just seemed like random and buggy. Gray, have you ever been to that market in Washington where they throw the fish to each other? You, my friend, are talking about Pike Place Market. And yes, I have. Whoa! Bumper, please. Yes. I feel like basically everybody's from Seattle. It's one of those things where it's like, you gotta go to Pike Place Market at least once. And, I tell you what, the fish throwing guys are very funny and cool. And it's very just amusing seeing them do their thing. But, it's also just a really cool marketplace in general. Yeah. Nice. That was very sloppy, but it worked. Okay, so it depends on what way I'm facing. I mean, I clamped that thing twice, so it's a little weird, but let's look at the one on the right. So when I'm facing left, what's different about it? Don't get it. I don't really get it. It seems like they go up when I go up, they go down when I go down. Maybe it's like just the horizontal ones, and that's like a really janky one, because there's two of them. So maybe I should test it in the future. Pike Place is a kind of a tourist trap sort of location. I feel like it used to be a lot better. Like it used to just have a bunch of weird little quirky shops, and then a lot of the quirkier ones kind of left, and now it's a little more tourist trappy. I remember there used to be like this magic and like prank product store where they sold like stuff for magic tricks and stuff for like pranks. I thought that was really cool. I was like, I can't think of another time I've ever seen an actual like prank store outside a fucking Harry Potter book, you know? God damn it, that is, no. That's gonna make it unfucking solvable. But it's a cool place, and the layout of Pike Place Market is very, like, labyrinthine and weird and confusing in a kind of, like, entertaining way, frankly. Okay, so we can just gun this whole one. Oh god, the gun bounced. Oh god, it bounces like crazy. Wait. No. Oh. Okay, so horizontal clamp. Up is left. Down is also left. Those are just both left. That's a really fucking weird way to do that. Why is it like that? So that I feel like that's extremely unintuitive. I do not blame myself at all for thinking it was just outright broken. So, if you're facing left, up and down both send it left. And if you're facing right, up and down both send it right. But then vertical ones work the way you would expect them to. Huh. Well, thank you guys for letting me know. I did not know. You know, crazy that after 100 hours I'm still learning things about this game, although that was stuff that was, whoa, the new clamps. Like, clamp was added later, and particularly the, new clamp controls. I like that fish that just perfectly is suspended in midair there. Okay. Let's just delete. How many fruits? There's 3, so there's 1 off screen there. Oh, but I think it's the easy one. Fish! Let's just... If I can get this fruit with 1 fish, then why wouldn't we? Right? Eh. The fish are better for mobility, at least, or anyway. Yeah, it's like the moon and the drop spikes, as it was called in the patch, and the worm and stuff, those all kind of were a little more centered around, like, skill-based gameplay. Like, tech skill, basically. Whereas I think this game is at its best when it's just solving, you know, it's that immersive sim, key and door puzzle without a key kind of thing, you know? I think that's where this game really shines as something unique, too. And I do think that some of that stuff, you know, upon reading that letter, I'm kind of thinking about how this game would sort of lose some of its sense of identity as a unique experience if it did keep going in that direction. Cool! I really thought those would hit. Like, I really, really thought those would hit, is all. Huh. Yeah, it's about problem solving more than your tech. Yeah, somebody's saying basically good fucking riddance to the turtle. God damn it, I meant to shoot that down. Which is kind of funny. Okay. Man. Gun really got fucked over. Like, I know at the start it was like one of the most broken items in the game. And then over the course of several different patches, it's just been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed again. The bounciness, I think, could add some nice versatility to it, though. I'll just do the impulse here. I think if you're trying to decide, like, oh, what item am I going to use right at the beginning of a run, and impulse is one of the ones you have, it's like, might as well just use that right away, because, even if you're just using it on seemingly 1 fruit, it's actually going to affect multiple. I wonder if I could get up there with jank. Nice. Now I can just boop. Oh, this is very sketchy. Let's try to actually, like, move this block out of the way. Nice, perfect. Look at that. Nice. See, that's still just so satisfying to this day. Did you eat an apple the size of your head? I fucking love apples, and the only thing that I love more than apples is GMOs. So yes. I feel like at this point I already have eaten an apple the size of my fucking head. Bruh, I didn't want to do that, dude. It's probably gonna get batted away, yeah. freebie? Nice. Gray, would you eat an apple the size of your penis? I don't know if... Might be a bit much for me. Get it? Because I'm huge! I got a fucking giant mushroom down there! I'm sorry. You see, the humor lies in the fact that I said yes to the one the size of my head, but that the penis one would be too much for me. The joke is that my penis is larger than my head, which is quite unusual. Oh. I'm glad that modifier is still here, but, like, it seems like it's been toned down a little bit. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but it seems like it just makes, like, literally one block fall away, rather, or solidify, rather than, like, 3 or 4 as it used to. Okay, 3 fruits. Let's just put a permanent bridge right here for the low, low price of 2 camera charges. I've got a snort, I'm sorry, guys. I've really been struggling these past few months with just, like, there's just this, like, fucking, like, layer of, like, globby, like, thick fucking mucus in my throat that just sits there, and it's like, when you talk, it's like you feel like you need to clear your throat, and it's like, you feel like smirtling around in there, you know? And it's just, it's such a disgusting feeling, and even though it might not actually directly affect my voice when I'm, like, talking, it's just like, I need to do it. I know there's a lot of people that whenever I talk about, like, snorting or, like, my sinuses, they just, like, can't relate, but trust me when I say I'm not, like, I know a lot of people make, like, gross, like, bodily function sounds because they have 0 fucking self-awareness and are extremely rude, and, like, you know, I would just like to reinforce that that is not the case here, and that I really feel like there's something fucked up with my throat slime. It's glandular. It's glandular. Or something. I could have just shot an arrow. Whoa. Spear! It's a spear! Ah. I could have butterflied across. Okay. Shit! Ah. Right now. Nope. It's not the way I wanted to fling that. I don't know why you would do this. Like, obviously I should have put a vertical clamp on that thing. I was just forced to think quickly and I didn't act properly. Gotta say, it's kind of nice never accidentally backflipping. Like, that'll just never be a problem again unless I deliberately enable the function. I feel like normally when you spam frogs beneath you, you get a nice little boing, but okay. Just nailed it. This might sound unrelated, but do you ever feel like you have trouble breathing? Okay, I don't want you guys to, like, WebMD me. Every once in a while. Like, it'll literally be, like, once every, like, couple of months, there'll be a couple of days where I feel like my breaths are kind of shallow. You know? But please, I am not looking for anybody's medical opinions. Sorry, it's not that I think you guys are not qualified. Well, no, it is that I think you guys aren't qualified, actually. I think that's actually exactly the thing, but, you know. You understand. You understand. Okay, this is gonna be an instance where I'm actually not gonna use Impulse right away. That was a great formation of that. Holy shit. clean. Cool. You have stupid disease? I know. It's awesome. Okay. This is quite the tricky one. Quite the tricky big level. Please let me up there, god damn it. It's just barely not enough. Well, maybe a frog. No. The hops just wouldn't work out. Maybe 2 frogs. Nope. Now they're just gonna sit there and clog up my airspace. It's Jover. Yeah. But yeah, it is true that, like, at the end of the day, when you become good... Look at this nice little, like, monster face. This smiling, happy monster face with button eyes. At the end of the day, there's gonna be a lot of levels in this game where you're just gonna solve them like that, where it's like, okay, I'm experienced enough at this game to know that, like, one tool counters this stage basically completely. That's just, it's not even the fault of the game, it's just a natural consequence of... Whoa, why are the dots so, like, big? Huh? Weird. It's just the nature of playing a game a lot, you know? Okay, we can swing on this. I do still kind of enjoy trying to get a lot of fruits without using tools, but that's just because I'm basically min-maxing, like I'm trying to save tools for later. Very nice. Yeah, I've actually, and I'm not trying to like brag about how much of a super Mosa Lina gamer I am, but it is true. I have like 100, I think last I checked I have 111 hours in this game. Some would say too much. And I will say that I am the most tempted I've ever been to like try speedrun mode again, because I think I said in the past that like if this game ended up having like sort of a solidified final update to it, that I would want to speedrun, because I was doing some speedrun attempts before, but it was like I always had that lingering feeling in the back of my mind that like this is just for this current patch, and like if I even get any kind of record, it would just be instantly outdated by the time the next patch comes out. I mean, and like for tons of people, this is gonna be a game where you, wow, yeah, the clamps really do work like that. Wild. For a lot of people are just gonna play this game for like a few hours and then ditch it. Like, somebody's like, oh, I got novice hours with only 21 hours. It's like, even that's quite a bit for the amount of content this game has, surely. But it's also, like, built around being extremely replayable. So I get that the hours played is going to be extremely variable. There's, like, some debates on what even constitutes, like, completing this game. Which I find funny. This particular set of, like, obstacles for big levels has always stumped me a lot. This formation is fine. This is a freebie, basically. But now what? Okay. Consider this. A fucking genius. I have the biggest brain of any human ever conceived. That's right, conceived. I'm talking about babies. I'm smarter than babies. Now watch this, it's gonna be awesome. It actually was awesome. Oh, is it doing the glitch is happening, where when it's like, because we had the most recent big level was based on this one, and you may notice that erroneously, for some reason, the screen is scrolling from left to right, which normally only happens on the big levels. There's some kind of, this bug never got fixed, even though it's a known bug. I don't know why it never got fixed. It's like if you get a big level of a certain level, and then you get that same level again before you get another big level, for whatever reason it like doesn't reset the flag for scrolling from side to side. I'm weirdly torn on what to do here. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh, that was so sad. Huh? Okay. Now we just need to, you know, get the ladder to be really good and cool. Which the ladder is really good at doing. Please. I have one bouncer. I only have one thing in life, and it's this bouncer. Please just let me have this. Yes! Oh. Okay. Where's the other one? It's all the way over there? Cool. Thinking Rickabam Boo here? No. Oh, come on, dude. Not what I wanted. Oh, this is... No. Okay. We need more tools. Tools! I need my tools! Hold on, let's shoot one more over there. Oh, it hit the fucking... Hit the wrong one. How have I not made that, like, Always Sunny reference at all through this whole series? I think we want all the things that give mobility, so actually the delete is like the least important thing there. IMO. Oh, god damn it. I just need to stop being this passionate about this. 12 is a decent score. Let's try to beat that score once. One thing I really... a format for enjoying arcade games, when I was playing a lot of those arcade games on stream, and it works for just arcade-style games too, where you're just trying to get a high score. Something that I have sort of adopted as like a system for enjoying those games, like, to my mind, the perfect amount in a session is like, set what you consider to be kind of an impressive score, or a decent score even, and then beat that once. You know. That's like a perfect little satisfying arc for like a score-based game. Oh god. Bah. Not looking too good. Yikes. I was hoping I could like do a really cool jump off of those, but it didn't work out. Ah! Push it up. Nice. Push it real good. Yeah, I think that only, like, loosens a single block now. Which is probably a good change. Sometimes it would just, like, fucking destroy the entire level, and it was a little too much. Oh. Okay. The fact that the gun bounces now is actually, like, such a, hazard. I didn't think this through, too. We kind of just need to wait for it to bounce off screen, which is probably going to take a while. Boing, boing, boing. I was like, oh, I'm going to go do this stuff down here, and then, well, you know, where is the gun? Let's just teleport to it. Cut our losses. I can still get this shit. God damn it. Cool. I'm kind of shocked that didn't, like, blast it through the hole. Cool level. Bounce, 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 damn you. I was hoping it would bounce off of the ball. Cool. Been doing some kind of big brain rocket plays today. If I do say so myself. Okay. Well, this is all very cool. Oh no. That's not really what I wanted to have happen. Whee! It's okay. I'm dicking around in this level because it's easy. Oh no. Thank you, ladder. The ball almost, like, raised it up. This might not even be a terribly long stream of this game. Just a little send-off, because I feel kind of obligated to, because I said that if there was another big update that I would stream this, and it was a big update, kind of, in a sense of the word big. And, like, I could do the one, like, ray of hope for people who, for whatever reason, would want me to continue to stream this game would be, like, custom levels, but like I said, I don't really have any plans on doing more of those, even. Just, had my fill, had my fun. Damn it. Oh, barely collected. Ah! Oh no, that's actually really bad. Dang. Damn it. Oh, and it cut the fucking kill me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right there. Ruby. Oh, the exit's over there. All part of the long con, because look at this, look at this. Look at this, look what I do here. Look what the ball didn't actually help. Oh yeah. Nice. Ditch the fucking ladder. No, actually, we need vertical height here. The ladder could be useful. Famous last words. The ladder could be useful. Alright. Ooh. Damn it. Well, now this is actually a huge fucking conundrum. Damn it! It really did that. It really fucking decided to do that. It, like, the projectile of the vaporize hit the fruit and knocked it away. Whoop, whoop. Fuck you. You will never drop spikes on me ever again. Permanent bridges that are retraversable can be placed here. Permanent so long as those blocks don't slide out of the way. Herp. The ball will be really good for this. And we got 2 pomegranates. Very cool. Yeah, this is... Oh, okay. Scream like Larry David sometimes. Okay. I swear the things that are riveted down or that have like a... What do you call that? An axle? I swear the dot that, like, connotes the axle is, like, bigger. Look at how fucking... It's staying there, even after I deleted the thing. Didn't used to do that. And it kind of looks weird because it also has a shadow behind it. And it's kind of funny, too, the way that certain items just completely negate a level, or where there's, like, kind of just an automatic feeling solution. Because... when you're first playing this game, I feel like that is, like, an enjoyable element of it, too. Is just the fact that, like, sometimes you can just completely negate a level. Like, that's part of the charm, and then it kind of becomes a thing that, like, is less and less enjoyable over time. Okay. I'm actually glad that spike ball is there, because we have an available way to kill ourselves. Don't hit the block I'm standing on. Thank you. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh no, you bitch. You bitch. Oh, you... Fuck. That's so sad. I've really been trying to, like, trigger the, like, zoomer, like, neuron activation, by the way, today, and you guys have just been not throwing me a bone. Have I not been doing, like, a perfect, like, Minecraft villager sound? Oh. Very cool. Like, come on, you guys are just supposed to be like, that sounds like the Minecraft! Oh. That's a real inconvenient block to fall away. That really fucking sucks. Damn it! Wiggle. Yes. Boing. Oh, come on. Wedged? You're not wedged. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. God damn it. I didn't want to shoot it there. Damn it. Frogs. Go, my scarab. Do I need to act more like an anti-Semitic stereotype? To be a more convincing Minecraft villager? Fuck. Wonder what weird... Something just was, like, something about the most recent additions to the game just made the ball is just, like, slightly glitchy now. Yeah, there's a new bug in the form of these, axles that just stay there for some reason when you delete the object. I've created a strange creature. God damn. Surely. Surely. No. Please. I've like lost my touch too, like all my aiming is just off. It's been a while since we've seen this one. First time all day, in fact. God damn you, just let me move the way I want to move. Let me move the way I... Why do my fingers not play Mosa Lina right anymore? What? Let me do the thing I want to do, not the thing I don't want to do. Okay, nice fish. My fucking hands don't play this game right anymore. That's a freebie. We'll get that one last. Okay, we're gonna put down the ladder. Gonna lay it flat. Oh, you know, I could probably just ride it over there. God damn it. Oh, it's just barely too bad, whatever. Just barely at a bad fucking spot. Wow. God damn it. Those were all very awkward tools to work with there. Because they all go up, but none of them go side and let me stand. I think ideally I should have just shot a tiny little bamboo like that. It literally would have been better than the gigantic, long, awkward bamboo. Damn, wow. Yeah, wow, I'm ready to be done with this game, I think, because I'm now mad playing it. For the first time. Oh, fuck this level, dude. Please. 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 I'm really gonna have to, for the one pixel that I can't go, I have to do the camera. It's fine. I feel like backflip has spoiled me, too, a lot. Where it's like there's a lot of jumps that like we're back to, and I kind of enjoy. I'm good on the fact that like now a lot of jumps that you could just sort of mindlessly backflip across, you now have to think about more. It's just kind of hard to adjust to. Like there's not really a good way to do this. Let's try going down here actually. Is that even remotely good? No, it's not even remotely good. Now we're on the annoying-ass vine level where you're at the whims of the fucking vines. Did they nerf the backflip? Yeah, you bet they did. They nerfed it by 100%. One moment. It is 100% less effective now. Let's just hide here. You can get away with that. Let's just impulse. That was not what I meant to shoot. But it's fun. Works anyway. Man, why are these things geeking out so much? They normally... Oh, no, this is actually a different level. But jump, cunt! Jump! Please. We can just walk to this one. Why is that geeking out so hard, man? Jump! What the fuck? What? It's a clearly sloped surface. It literally let me jump once and then never again. It's funny how the bomb doesn't affect these riveted platforms. What is that fucking called? It's not an axle, it's not a rivet. It's like a joint? I don't know. It seems... I always call them rivets, but like that's not at all what that is. Fulcrum. They're fulcrumed. I like that. Okay. Pin. I think pin... Okay, fulcrum is the funny one, but pin, I think, is the actual sensible. That's a good one. Ah. Alright. I was so scared that it wasn't gonna let me jump again. Okay. Ooh. That actually really sucks. Like, okay, I can just sit here, so that's like, I can automatically get the cool, like, momentum jump. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's an axis. I would also accept axis. Why did I do that? This is actually a fucking terrifying level. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a shame, like this little surface right here has gone back to being, like, with the, again, with the backflip, it was a little more easy to, like, reliably get up it, at the very least. God, this sucks. This is a fucked up fucking level for this. Jump! Yes! Yikes! That was tricky, but I think I kind of fucking nailed it. Good. Okay, this is my last raw random run. I've set a hearty PB for the day. Me hearties. Okay. Okay, here's my big plan. You see my big plan? There you go. Here's one that's low stress. There. Can you not be like that, please? No, you have to be like that? Cool. Ended up working out the way I wanted it to. Oh no, please, please. Okay. I thought it would teleport me basically to the spikes. Oh, it's Minecraft! Holy shit. Minecraft. Very nice. I think sometimes. And I stopped thinking. Okay, that's enough for our random. 18 for today. My record's still 34. That one that I set on stream ages ago is still, to this day, my record. Should we do... How long have I been going? An hour and a half? You know what? Let's not do speedrun. Let's do some nice, normal level sets. Just to capstone it off. One thing that I will forever be sad about, unless they fix it somehow, is that this block of items is off-center. It's like off to the right. And it will forever bother me, and I know exactly why it is. It's because they added 3 items, the gun, and the clamp, and the vaporize. They just tacked them onto the end without recentering this. And I don't know if it'll ever get fixed. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, dog? Wow. That is just infuriating. For some reason. It can be stressful or you know, salt-inducing, like going back to a game that you haven't played in a while that you used to be like extremely fucking good at, and it's like some of your muscle memory is just like gone, and it's just like, wow, I want to die. This is one that's relatively easy to do without using items, but it's a little risky. Oh no, I fell. I wonder, was there an official soundtrack release at any point for this? I think I saw a video pop up on YouTube that was like Mosa Lina full OST, but I don't know if it was official or not. I'm so good at not touching these strawberries. I'm glad that this is a game about avoiding the strawberries and never touching them, because I'm really good at that. Oh. By the way, I saw somebody get a perfect score in this game. A score of 90. Which is just, in every single level, they got all the points that it was possible to get. And they were like, I beat the game. Which was very funny. So yeah, the score, I think there are random points. So the person who got the score of 90, there was a certain amount of that was just randomness. Oh, come the fuck, what do you mean? That glitched out. I thought I was being smart. I was being wicked smart. And now it's all just cringe. The points, some of them are randomly given, but there's also a lot less randomness than it appears to have. So there's like first, second, or third try, I think, that give you 1, 2, or 3 points. Touched fruits, few jumps, and then there's some of the points that it gives, some of the bonus points, like I think maybe the one that says I love you or something. I forget the exact rules, because it does, I don't really care much about it. But, you know, it's there for if you do care about it. Some of them are like, you get a bonus point if you get a bunch of the above, certain above criteria, you know. It's a big leap to have to make. Dude, how fucking wicked cringe is it that it was like Neil Armstrong thought of like the hardest fucking quote to drop upon setting foot on the moon, and he literally like fumbled it and said it wrong. Like, holy shit, like, you can imagine the man was probably under a lot of pressure, yeah. But like, damn, that's just like, oh, I feel for him, you know? Like, that sucks, dude. That's just on the record forever that he bungled his, like, famous quote. And it's gonna have to be, like, a footnote in every, like, fucking article about that quote that he said it wrong.
He actually wasn't under any pressure in the vacuum of space.
That's so true. Now get in the locker! He said, so the quote is supposed to be, that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. But he said, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Man implying, like, he basically said, this is one small step for mankind and one giant leap for mankind. Essentially. Whee! Ah! That almost bumped me off. Fuck you. Ah! Man, that guy wanted me dead. One small step for man, one giant leap. That pause after he says one the second time, that was him shitting his pants, by the way. That was him fucking shitting himself from the terrifying nature of space. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Did you guys know that Elvis died because he had too much poop in his body? It wasn't that he died because he was shitting. It was that he died because he couldn't shit. He was filled up to the brim. It's a little known fact. Bruh. Alright, slap it down. Nope. Phew. Ah! Sorry. Almost lost my cool there. Well, it's Rick and Morty time. Well, it's Rick and Morty time. That's a little stinky. Okay, you know, I think raw random was really stressing me out for some reason. Few jumps, first try, touched fruits, affirmation, bonus point. Boom. I think affirmation is the random one, and bonus point is the one that actually is there because I got it in few jumps, first try, touched fruits. I think. Rate of 4. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. The little note written from Stuffed Wombat, by the way, in the patch notes, at the very end, he signed it with I love you +1, which was very cute. Rick and Morty time. Cool. Little Caesar implies the existence of large Caesar, and we should all be scared. And now, the weather. I think there was a big Caesar, and it was kind of a whole thing. I think he's no longer with us. I can't stop thinking about Elvis singing the Rick and Morty theme now. Oh, sorry, writing the theme. Damn it, I didn't even... Somehow I managed to not even shoot the first one beneath me. Morty time. Dude, you know what I hate? And I think recently I saw a post that was actually calling this out, and it was very satisfying for me to read because this has been something that's always bothered me. And it's kind of indicative of just like a trend on the internet of behavior, but it's like a particularly bad example where it's like that Tumblr post that's like, oh, I forget. It was like, oh, whoever it was who decided that October should be the 10th month in the year deserves to be stabbed. And then there's a reply to them that's like, actually, I think you'll find that the person who's responsible for that actually did get stabbed. And it's like, yeah, I think that's the joke they were making. I think you just co-opted someone else's joke. You were not being clever in pointing out the punchline. Like, that was the joke. That was the entire, like, congratulations, you found the punchline. Holy shit, I'm super duper. Rick and Morty. Okay, hear me out. Okay, do not hear me out. Do not. Am I moving at all? No. There we go. Penis Morty. Oh god, that block is loose. The gross is lost. Goose is loose. Goose is loose. Gross is lost. Not really what I was looking for. I did like how that bomb spun, though. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Oh god. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna make lemons out of this lemonade. That actually stopped it from, like, interfering, too. That was accidentally a godlike play. I didn't fully intend for all the good benefits of that, but it was good. Okay, this level, which is normally quite brain dead to solve, is, now gonna pose quite a problem, I think, with this exit portal. Gonna need to use my Rick and Morty IQ for this one. That's good enough. Whee! The big bounce. Yeah, it was actually Neil Armstrong who wrote the Rick and Morty theme. Beep. And then he shits himself. Such a bad Neil Armstrong impression. Yes. Oh my god. I got my guts splattered all over the fucking wall. Ah, I gotta stop doing that. One with the weird gravity never got fixed. Real cool. Oh! Alright, now ladder, I know you and I have had our differences in the past. Oh, yeah. Please don't bounce me out. Okay. What do you say we beat the game one more time, and then I will, leave. Oh yeah, you're just not gonna stop? This is a cool spot. Oh, god damn it. There was a tiny little thing on the ground that I got stuck on. Walking. Huh. Yeah? Huh. That's actually fun. I love those out there portals, as you guys know. That's actually bad. Boom. Yeehaw. You know what I mean? Please. Okay. Do a safety palm there, I think. Because why not? What an incredible game, though. I mean, there's a reason I played this so much. And it's just because it's simply addictive and, you know, it's so unique. And that's why I really appreciate the developer sticking to their guns and being like, yeah, I took some stuff out of the game because it just didn't really fit with, like, the sort of vision for the game, basically. It's like, that's very based, for lack of a better word. Ah! Oh. Where'd the level go? Where'd the level go? What? This is not a thing. This is not a thing that I can do. Oh, fuck. Okay, we should do this first because I see what happened. A bunch of junk fell on that and all the tiles went away. It's like I really, and this is something that I think, of course, indie games excel at so much, is just delivering an experience that is, like, unlike anything else you've ever played. That's so cool to me. Come on, bounce really cool. Do really... Okay. Well, it's Rick and Morty time. Why did I do it like this? This was so stupid. Oh, God. That's such an aggressive start to that level. It's okay. I can literally just kill myself. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say the whole time. It's funny, I saw Mona Lisa trending on Twitter the other day, and I legit got excited because I was like, Mosa, Lina? And then I was like, oh, it's just that dumb painting. She looks like a horse. Cool. Cool poop. Cool poop. Excuse me. Gross burp. That just kind of snuck up on me. That just kind of came out. I'm really sorry. Oh. That's a really funny block to get solidified. There's an obstacle that just doesn't fucking matter anymore. You know what? Genie, you're free. Whoa. The double strength mobilize. You could tell because the sound effect was fucked up. Ah! Oh, what a time. I'm sure this is something I notice that I do sometimes when I'm just like struggling in a game is I'll just repeat the same thing over and over again. It kind of reminds me of that stream of this game when I was like very tired and I just kept I think that was the one where I just kept doing the Mario RPG song. It's my broken brain. Every time, I know some of y'all think I'm funny, and that's cool, but every time I edit a video, I'm always like, damn. A lot of my humor just boils down to laughing at things and, like, swearing, I think. I become quite introspective when editing. For this very reason. Repeating things and references and swearing, I guess. At least I'm not one of those people who just, like, swearing is the joke. But a well-placed swear word can be very funny. And then there's, like, the Has-Been Hotel brand of humor, where it's like, isn't it hilarious that we're swearing? Or, like, Deadpool, you know? Oh, God. I feel like that attitude, like, I'm not trying to, like, shit on anybody here, but I feel like that attitude of, like, swearing inherently is just, like, the joke on its own is a very sort of, like, white suburban attitude, you know, where it's like, but it's like, I don't know. There's something about that that always rubs me the wrong way. Where it's like, on the surface level, it's like a rebellious thing, where it's like, oh, I'm swearing, but it's like, really, by not just treating swear words like any other word, you're kind of also buying into the culture around swear words, you know? Like, you're, in a way, sort of being part of the problem. You're like saying, like, yeah, I believe these should be stigmatized, I'm just cool enough to use them. Rather than the, I think, objectively based opinion, which is, why are these stigmatized when synonyms for them are completely acceptable? Like, what? Alright, alright. Gun, gun. Fly. No, wait. It flew too much. I thought it would go far, not up. Yes. Really should not be struggling on this level at all. Maybe I should have done that one, like, I should have aimed it up, I think. This guy is objectively based. I know that's a stupid thing to say. But in a sense, I stand by it. The thing I always heard about swear words is that, like, and I don't know if I ever really verified this, but the thing I always heard is that basically when radio, like, the reason those words are so heavily stigmatized is because back when the radio was first, like, starting to become a thing that people were listening to, it was like they organized, like, some random fucking people just were like, okay, we're gonna set down some rules for, like, crass language on the air, basically. And then that went on to inform the social stigma around them for, like, the entire, up until now. All of society up and through now. Okay. Last round. Ever. I also, with the Elvis thing, I also keep thinking about the God Hand Elvis fight music. That's a great song. What a masterpiece. Oh. Oh. Fuck you. Nice, even got the projectile. God Hand? Classic. Never played it. Huge God Hand fan. Excited to finally play it for the first time. Okay. Cool. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Ladder, don't fail me now. Okay, here's how this level is actually supposed to work. Roughly. Oh, it's Rick. Oh, time. Ladder! Ladder! Save me, please! Ladder, please! Oh, it's Rick and Morty time. Floating ladder. Holy shit. Is the ladder goated with the sauce? Did you guys see the video of Paul McCartney making a little, like, German noise? He was like... That shit was amazing. Bang. I think I did all of those first try. I'm not sure, though. Actually, this one doesn't say first try. Huh. Well, I did it. And it's over. That's it. I had a absolutely lovely time with this game. It had quite the hold on me. This was an addiction. So it's the end of an era. Do you guys? It's like stuttering. Game's like lagging out in a weird way. You hear that? But I don't need to sing the praises of this game because I already have a million times. You know I love it. I'm sure plenty of you love it as well. I've seen plenty of people say they got into this game watching my streams, and that's very cool. And all I can do now is look forward to Stuffed Wombat's next project. You know, I played this, I played Jaballer, and those were both very, very cool. And now I have... that's a pattern. Now I have a pattern to look forward to where it's like... I'm sure whatever this guy comes up with next will be fantastic. No pressure. What a great game. And now, I guess we'll go raid a jar of moldy rice or something? Never did learn what those, the glass of water and the bowl and the coffee mug meant. The creator of this game always implied or said something about how those have some kind of meaning. And, I never figured it out. One of the things in the patch notes was that the credits, they said that the credits don't repeat until all of them have gone through. No Berlin thanks to the kids who shot at me with a paintball gun. The fuck does any of that mean? Those who hoped for more funny texts. Rolling barrel. Stuffed wombat, that was themselves. Very cool. Rabbit thanks. I think a lot of these, there's like a lot of new ones. Comfy. Very cool. Anyway, let's get out of here. Yeah, 113.2 hours. Jesus Christ. I think I got my $6 worth. I'm pretty sure. Is anybody streaming right now? I know Mike was doing like TikTok or something earlier. Yeah. TikTok stream. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Hold on. He's wearing like St. Patrick's Day garb. It's the 17th. Okay, weird. Weird bit. Let me see here. Bowser. Anybody streaming this game? One last chance? No. But I'll tell you what comes up when I search Mosa Lina. Rice going moldy. So we're gonna go raid Rice going moldy. And I hope you all had a lovely time. And, yeah, it's a fun game, I think. Check it out if you, if you feel like it. Wow, that one little grain of rice is still stuck to the side of the jar after all this time. Jesus Christ. Okay, go enjoy moldy rice. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.